Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is July 23rd, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. All right, let's get to the chart, see what chart tells us. All right, after hours, we just took a hit sharply, and the market just going down significantly due to earnings. We just got earnings for Google, Tesla, Visa, and Texas Instrument, and actually very mixed session. Um, in day session, market was kind of like on pause. Everyone's waiting for these earnings, but after hours, we just took a hit, and right now, market just opened with a gap down sharply below SMA 20, and also just getting into this, just forming a bear flag here. We were expecting this bounce, and I was expecting, to be honest, this bounce get stronger, but seems like market didn't like the earnings. S&P 500 goes down, and seems like if we don't actually defend this level, if we didn't get any kind of like follow-through session all the way to 5,600, at least I thought that 5,600 is gonna hit, and that's gonna provide us a short position. But right now we are just getting into another sell-off signal. Seems like there is no more confirmation, and we can get to the downside target to 5,200 to 5,300, which is coming to this important demand area for S&P 500. And we were kind of like expecting this, but I thought that the market is gonna be resilient more to the upside, not to the downside. Nasdaq just opened up with a gap, huge gap to the downside, as you see here. And we just let me go to daily chart here. So daily chart, I was expecting actually this one is going higher, at least to this level, to 20,000-ish, and then we can get into the short position. But it didn't give us, and market just a gap down today. It could go down, I believe, if we lose this pivot, which is very, very important. So this is going to be nice head and shoulder with just a shallow right shoulder, and we can get to the downside significantly to this area, to 18,200 to 19,000, I believe is coming down the road for Nasdaq. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow. Dow is kind of like a showing some kind of like a pause as well today. Money still within these peak values, but this is kind of like a reaction, very, very shallow reaction to this oversold condition, the daily oversold condition. We were expecting kind of like a bounce, then sell off. Even this bounce with Dow is kind of like forming a bear flag, nothing more. And if we get below Friday session low, I should say, we can go to the downside significantly to 39,000 area. So that's the level that I have, at least for Dow. Moving on to gold, which was positive today after oversold condition. 3 days, actually 4 days in a row, kind of like a bearish momentum. We just got into this important wide range bar, and also middle of this breakout a candle, which is very, very important as well. And right now, gold is just bouncing back up. However, if we get a sharp sell-off in the stock market, we can get a kind of like a liquidation as well. Alarm for lots of brokerage, and they're gonna sell the gold as well. So we will see how it goes. But gold, I believe that still this is gonna be a bounce for the next sell-off. Silver. Today, we just got a positive hammer here. So it's kind of like at important level. We just got back test this important trend line, broken trend line. And also it's coming to this important demand area. So this demand tested 3 times before. So it's not fresh area. We like fresh area. This is not a fresh zone. But as I said, we need to see some kind of like a confirmation to the upside, at least to this level. I should say, I was expecting market just have more better bounce to give us a short opportunity, but seems like the bounce is not that strong, and we can get a more downside signal for lots of names. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to crude, which was negative as well today. So crude just going down. to this important demand area. It's just showing the shadow, nothing more. And right now it's just open up with a very, very neutral, I should say, opening for crude. Right now, crude is getting into oversold condition, so we need to see a bounce. So there is going to be a bounce, at least for now. Let me show you. So here is Fibonacci retracement, and this is the level that I'm looking at for crude. So crude, I believe it can go down all the way here, 69 to 78% Fibonacci level. So this is the area that we can see a decent bounce for crude, at least $2 or $3 to the upside. So it's coming exactly to this important demand area. So if we just put it this demand area here, then we can stretch it up here, somewhere here. So this is the area that we are looking for crude to get down to see a bounce here. Moving on to Bitcoin, individual names, Bitcoin just coming down 2% downside today. Bit is informing kind of like a reverse head and shoulder. Not a bad pattern though, still it is bullish within this trend line. Ethereum, $20 up, not a bad session. It's just forming a bull flag here, so bull flag for the next momentum to the upside. Bond yield down today, and it's just going down after yesterday, 3 days in a row. So sharp move to the upside. That was kind of like a dead cat bounce, 4.53%, and then it can go lower as well. Moving on to the Treasury, which is 13 cents down today, and after hours, it goes lower as well. So I believe that bond can head lower as well. Moving on to VIX. VIX is down, but I believe that was kind of like a sell-off before the next rally to the upside. Dixie uptick today. It can get a more uptick tomorrow just because market is liquidating and the US dollar demand is going to go higher. But I believe that that's just a choppy consolidation prior to the next sell-off to the downside, so 101 to 102. Magma indicator uptick today, but after hours took a hit. So you see that it's just coming down. Apple as well, so just coming down as well after hours. It goes to kind of like a neutral opening and close. Amazon positive today. That was the best Mag 7 for today. Meta just took a hit after hours, 480 after hours. So this is very important, folks. I believe that tomorrow is going to be more ugliness coming to the market. Microsoft as well. So it's just $1.91 up, but after hours took a hit. Google after hours took a hit despite good earning and good revenue for Google. It surged at 2% up, then coming down sharply to 178. So I believe this means something that even with the good news, they're going to the sell-off phase. Actually, that was very, very modest, beating the expectation. That was very, very modest. Netflix going down today, $4.74 down after hours, a little bit took a hit. This is a clear head and shoulder here on the top. And I believe that Netflix can go lower, specifically if it goes below, because this is nice demand and we can get to the downside to this area or even lower as well down the road. Moving on to Tesla, which 2% down after hours, just hit more, 230. So Tesla is just getting down below this flag. This is very important because Tesla is getting down to this area as well, which is very, very important level for lots of wires. Semiconductor index, SMH, today was negative, after hours took a hit. SOX, the same pattern here, negative after hours took a hit. Taiwan Semiconductor after hours took a lot of hit. AMD just going down, and I believe that AMD, this is a sell-off. This is kind of like a forming the bear flag, and AMD can go lower as well. So my level, 110 to 125, still is valid for buy. NVIDIA just going down today and after hours took a hit, 120 level. NVIDIA cannot move above kind of like a 124, 128. This is very, very important, folks, just because NVIDIA was kind of like one of the best momentum on a bull side, but right now even it can't catch up with some kind of like a higher high. It's just forming a higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then I believe that 80, 76 to 96 is coming for NVIDIA. I know lots of people just trolling me and they don't like this analysis. Hey guys, you can't be bullish by end of this work. But this is what I see from the chart, and when I see this, I'm gonna announce it. You can be disagree. I totally respect that, but this is kind of like the opportunity that I want to get in if Nvidia goes to this level. Texas Instrument, sharp move to the upside, fantastic move. Uh, After hours, it just went up nicely as well. So Texas, I believe, will be one of those minor names, will be positive tomorrow. Lam Research going down today, and after hours took a hit as well. The good sector for today was financial, but financial, they were pretty modest as well. So digital optic, 8 cents, XLF after hours took a hit. KBE, 69 cents up after hours the same. KRE the same, 89 cents up. Good surge to the upside. JP Morgan, 5 cents up, but after hours it just took a hit. And Goldman Sachs, $5.11 up. Bank of America, 11 cents up. Wells Fargo, 53 cents up as well. So these stocks are holding up very well. The banking sector are doing well as well. So, but right now, I should say they're due for a correction. Gold miners, they are doing well as well. Even after hours, they went higher. GDX, $37, just no change for today. GDXJ, after hours, they went higher. AEM, they're just going higher as well. So 67 cents up. Newmont, 22 cents down. Franco-Nevada, 59 cents up. Not a bad session as well. So Franco is just forming kind of like a bottom for another spike to the upside. Gold Barrick 21 cents up as well. So seems like Gold Barrick bottom here as well. Miners are doing better than gold. So this is kind of like interesting because their pattern is pretty bullish, folks. If you just look at the Gold Barrick, this is nice bullish. So it just formed the bottom. This is the rounding bottom, and it's just getting ready for another move to the upside. Moving on to the last sector for today, XLE going down sharply, $1.46 down, XOP $2.19 down. So XOP can go lower. I believe it can go even lower to this area as well. So this is very, very important that they cannot even break out nicely above this trend line. And they go exactly to this level, which is 150, 152, and then getting back down. So this is kind of like the failure, and best moves come from failed patterns. OH, just the optic today, they went above my target, but still they can go lower if the entire sector goes lower. Exxon going down as well, $1.86 down. Chevron, $2.09, 90 cents down. So Chevron goes to this trend, kind of like a channel to the downside, which is not a good news for bulls. And this is kind of like the failure pattern as well. All right, guys, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.